तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, lấy cuộc là tuyệt thực xong rồi, phải ở đây. Anh đi. Cái này của cái cuộc đó, ốm, đó. Cái gì đó nó là pt1 Can you water help? Everybody take flowers. Oh, Malaka. touch. What is it? You can light the fire. वर्णम चतुर्भुजम प्रसन्न वदन धाय सर्व विघ्नों प्रशांतिं यहाँ Tomorrow you'll get a picture.
लाल की जय। Sit down, everybody. Sit down, everybody. At this time, let's all stand as we do RT, opening mantras, etc. Please remember at this time, take off the cell phone, put it on silent. Ladies, please come here. Everybody put your hands to your chest. Bow your head in reverence. As we are about to begin our prayer tonight, ask God for the blessing. Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you, Lord, that I have the blessing and the health, the strength and the ability to be in your home, to be in your company. Put your mind to God. Put your mind to God. Forget who is around you. Focus. That word is focus on God tonight. And prepare your body to absorb and assimilate. For the science child, by the process of diffusion, from everything to nothing, from all to some, let the energy of God penetrate not only your ears tonight, not only your eyes tonight, but everything. In the form of music, in the form of singing, in the form of the smoke from the puja, in the form of knowledge from our text tonight. Dear Lord, I'm asking for that blessing. I'm asking for your support. I'm asking for your permission. For those of you at home, watching on Sungat TV, Green Dot Network, Gyan TV, Mayaro Cable Station, those of you listening to Heritage Radio, take this opportunity to ask God to come in to the mandir of your mind. Welcome him, Swagatam. Welcome him home. Welcome him in. Ajam Chavarti Sanyuktam Grahina Yojitam Mayam Deepam Grihana Devesham Trilokya Tilapaham. Let's all sing together. Let's all sing. As we continue to clasp our hands, putting your mind to God. For those of you that have the copy, it's in there. And re-emphasizing it so that you will take the time to read it and understand it. Those mantras, Chalisa, the names of Ganesh are all there for you. Together we pray. Gajananam Bhudaganadi Sevitam. Everybody, lift your voice now. Uma Sudam Shom Namami Vigneshwara. Tonight, we will see you play the role where you do something, but the sin, the reaction for your action is going to hit your son's life. You're going to echo the sentiment that is repeated by many parents. When troubles come, Prabhu, help your children to understand tonight. Together, everybody. Om Namah Shivaya. Everybody. Om Namah Shivaya. referring to? When you say he's the destroyer of problems, what are we talking about? And tonight's chapter deals with the history behind this statement. If you turn, I think it's 1 page, 2 pages down, you will see 32 names of Lord Ganapati or Lord Ganesh. And the second to last name, Sankash Ganapati, the eradicator, or the person who eradicates, the person who destroys, burn away, however you want to look at it, of hardship, difficulty. And tonight this verse deals with part. For those people, but Saptamam Vignarajendram Durmavarnam Tatashtamam Navamam Balachandram Dashamam Tu Vinayakam Ekadasham Ganapatim Dwadasham Tu Gajananam. Prem Solo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai. That sutra destroys problems. In tonight's discourse, you will hear about the festivities of a proud mother. You will hear about Shani Devta and why some of the things we do with respect to Shani Devta, the problems that a person has. And one fellow asked a question at the end of this discourse. Narad Muni says, if Ganesh is the remover of obstacles, follow me. If he is the man that we turn to in times of trouble, Sankash Ganapati, the remover of all the hardship, how is it this fellow lost his head? Didn't he see the trouble coming? Couldn't he help himself? Narad Muni wants to know from Lord Vishnu, why did this happen to this fellow? How could God allow this to happen to himself when he is the hero for each person, as we are all taught to believe? And the reason why this is significant, devotees, there are many people that will put tikka and chandan on their head, put burni and come in the temple, go into prayers. But when bad things happen to them, all the faith gets destroyed. All the belief system gets destroyed. Do you remember Parvati Mata the first night in her prayer? When God wanted to take the husband away as a test to see what he will do now? There are many examples in our text where a person decrees and declares that I am the best devotee, I am the greatest in half. But when the test comes, you fail to perform. And the devotee is the person who shines through the hardship. He goes through the fire and he comes out on the other side with the company, with the keep of God. Tonight we'll get into that. Let's enter into a section where we pick up from Parvati Mata is doing the first sanskar for baby Ganesh. Many people don't know, Narad, many people don't know when they have children what prayers is to be done. That first sanskar, when the baby is shown to the sun, he's shown to the moon, he's introduced to the family, where mantras are being repeated into his head. Please don't feel this is special for Ganesh. This is done for every single baby that is born. For every guest that comes to that prayer. They whisper mantra into their ear and they write with honey, with a piece of gold, honey on the lip of the child. So that as the child is growing, he's going to grow and develop with God. Lord Vishnu is describing this sanskar as it is being done for Ganesh Baba. Let's all join together as we go into this situation. Jai Bhole Baba Tavashanna. Jai Bhole Baba Tavashanna. Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. Onar, Male Baba and Devi Parvati, they dress their child in all beautiful jewels, all beautiful clothing. Brahma, he is the Purohit, he is the person doing the puja. Male Baba is sitting by the deity as every father does. When the child has been born, when the home is now considered to be clean, and the first sanskar, Nam sanskar, and the other related sanskars are being done, the father is the one who sits by the baby, holding the child up. The significance of this prayer is that this is the prayer where the father said, God, wherever the soul has come from, today I link it to my lineage, my family. If I belong to the Mahavir family, the Maharaj family, whatever family, from today, this child joins this family, this school, this dynasty, and from now until when Pitri Puja, when other types of offerings, when Yagna will be done, let this child belonging to this lineage, let him be able or her be able to receive the blessings of the work of this family. The father offers prayer to the ancestries on behalf of the ancestry. Let them be happy, let them be joyous, let there be blessings from them so that the child will be healthy. He turns around and he returns the baby to the mother now from his right side. And he presents this lady as she's holding the baby with all types of gifts. Why does he do this, Onara? The day the father sees the child, and there are many people who don't know this. Why, when you have a baby, do you check your pundit? But we had a child. Is it good time to go and see that child? Is it auspicious to go and see that child? Why would you need somebody's permission to go and see your own child? And many people, young children, they don't know. The truth is, when that father sees the eyes of his children, whether male or female for the first time, it is said that he's released from his karmic duties, from his obligations, because here now is a young son that will continue the good work that he's doing. The duty of the family is continuing, the Pitri Puja, whatever you want to look at it. Continuity is there. So the father says, I am being liberated by this person being here. I accept the role of teacher from now until this child reaches 18. The father is the one who takes up the role to nurture the child's mind. The mother already made that mind physical. She is to love and nurture, but he is to guide and inculcate morals and principles. When he sees this girl child, and many people think there's only about boys, the girl child has more value. Because for the father, As I'm sure you all know, the girl child represents the greatest gift a father could give. So when he sees the eyes of this beautiful daughter, this is a girl that he has to teach. This is a girl that he has to train on the right things, the right conduct, so that the day she becomes a daughter-in-law and she goes into the husband's family, she will carry the right teachings with her. Last time we talked about Tulsi, who taught Tulsi to be who she was. With the prayers, with the approach to God, it was the father and the mother. The father is the one who gives the blessings. He is the one, when the grandfather sees the child, his soul is liberated. Hence we call that a grandchild. It brings great blessing. So when he sits by the baby now, he looks to this lady and he feels sorry for her, the mother. For me as the husband, as the father to get blessing, you had to go through months of pain. Nobody knows your suffering. And I cannot compensate you for that. But I'll try my very best. During the months of the pregnancy, the father is combing her hair in the puja. Have you ever seen this? The father, he combs her hair and he prays to God to protect her health physically and the unborn child. And when the child takes birth now, in that prayer, he gives her a gift of gold, gift of clothing, and all types of gifts. It is one prayer you will see a husband embrace his wife out of gratitude for her hardship, for her labor, etc. When everybody comes, when they go to see Mordecai, the face of the baby, when you are invited to see this baby, you walk with gifts, whether money, clothing, gold, whatever for the child. But don't be surprised when you see somebody give the mother a gift as well. Because on that day, she's the recipient of everybody's joy, everybody's blessing. The elders, they touch her and they bless her. Because today you brought about, not a baby, but blessings. Because this child will represent betterment. Betterment not only for the living family, but for those that have passed on. Mario Baba is all smiles. And he's happy, he's proud of what he has in his hands. And when he looks at his dear wife, he cannot reward her enough for this gift. And it is said, that form of Adishakti, her glow caused nature, caused the earth to be in full bloom, all the flowers. The weather was conducive to growth. There was no drought. There was no hardship. She was very happy. It is said that Savitri Devi, who is Savitri Devi, she's the one who rewards a person. She's that form of Devi Durga, that form of Adishakti, that rewards a person, one with marriage, two with long marriage. There are some people in this life that when they don't have her blessing, they become premature divorce, premature widow or widower. They lose that person and they question themselves, why? Why was I so unfortunate? This is why when people do Yagna, you see that 64 red flag that we have in that triangle. Forms of Devi that said, when Durvasa Rishi was praying one day, he says, Mother, may you always allow me to be a devotee. May you always keep my devotion to a very high standard. And should I drop, should I go down, may you pull me back up. And she says, no problem, son. I bless you that I will give you trouble. For those of you listening home, please understand what I am saying. Durga Mata said that I will give you trouble. And Durvasa Rishi was very confused. Mother, what? I didn't pray for trouble. And this is a lesson that many people have to remember here. Temple people, they use their prayers, they use their temple, and we have problems. And when you get out of those problems, now we're too busy to temple and prayers. She says, son, I will give you trouble every day. Every time that devotion drops, I will come and I will give you health, financial, family, husband, wife problem, job problem, car problem, some problem. And it is only when you have a problem, sometimes this head thinks about, you know what, let me go to God. It is only sometime when we get a dream. It is only sometime when we see sickness that we think, you know what? Let me go to God. Savitri Devi is that form of Adishakti that causes her husband to die prematurely. Shakti does everything. Believe it or not, good, bad, and ugly. She is the cause of everything. Remember? And when things start to go wrong, when your children start to get sick, you'll see here tonight. When your husband is sick, when people are ailing, know that it is that same Durga Mata you have to talk to. Principal Hara Shakti Mata Ki. Savitri Devi walks up to her, blesses her marriage. Kubir blesses her with all the gifts of gold. Mother, today as a lady, today your womb has brought forth joy. And they all line up now. Imagine a lady is holding a baby in her hand, and all the guests, auspicious people, good thinking people, line up to bless this child. Lord Vishnu goes first, and he says, in the ears of Ganesh Baba, may you be able to absorb knowledge without end. Brahma says, may you be able to traverse this entire universe by just thinking about it. Yagna says, may you be able to be compassionate and forgiving. The Father says, Mare Baba says, may you be able to overcome all the enemies that will crop up in your life, son. Saraswati Mata says, may you be blessed, O Ganesh, to compose all the poetry, all the books. And it is because of Saraswati Mata, Ganesh Baba is the author of what is called the Mahabharata. Himalayan, Dinana, he says, may you always be close to Krishna Bhagavan. May you always be a devotee to him. Megna is Nani. She says that when it is time for Kamdev to touch you, O son, may you find somebody who will make you happy. And like this, they all touch him. They all bless him. No one speaks ill. No one ill speaks the form of the child, the face of the child. Nobody has that type of thought in their mind. And with this positive happiness, Parvati Devi, when the line started to dwindle, she gets up with the baby and she's very proud. Have you ever seen a mother holding a baby, bouncing like because she's showing the child at the same time? Parvati Devi wants everybody to see her child. She's very happy. She wants everybody to touch her child. Won't you come and bless my child? Won't you come and rest your hand on my child and bless him and allow him to be good? Aren't you happy to see him? All the Apsaras and all the Gandharvas, they're singing and chanting, and Kailash Parvat is alive with energy. Onara, and at that moment, enters somebody who is wearing black clothing. His head is bent. He's not looking, he's not making eye contact with anybody. And he stays to the back. He doesn't want to be seen by anybody, but he's there. Let's hear, who is this? Because Parvati Mata sees him and she wants him to come close. Jai Bhole Baba Tav Sharna. This dark fella, he reaches to the doorway, and Ganesh, the doorkeeper, to this chamber of Parvati Mata, located on the top of Kailash further. Vilash is addressed by Shani. In English, we call him Saturn. He is the son of Surya. And he says, O doorkeeper, O Dwarpalo, may you please, you are a servant of Mali. You are a servant of Lord Vishnu, I'm sure. May you please ask him if I can come in. May you please ask your master to allow me entrance into this chamber. I need that permission first. I don't want to cause any problems. And Vilash says, I don't work for Mali Baba. I don't work for Vishnu nor Brahma. I answer to Adi Shakti. She is the all-pervading mother, and I'm going to ask her for your permission that you are required. He goes to Parvati Mata and he explains to her that this fella is looking very dark. He does not have an auspicious glow about him, but he is the son of Surya Narayan. He is the younger brother of Yamraj and Yamunadi. And Shani Devta wishes to enter into this chamber. Mother, will you allow him to come? Mother, will you allow him to be here? And Devi Ma says, he has come to bless my baby, he has come to bless my home, allow him to come in. What is wrong? He does not have bad intention. Shani Devta, he's allowed to come in, but he keeps his eyes on the ground. Now many people don't understand the problem with Shani Devta. And tonight you will understand, you will hear why. When someone says the gaze of Shani is upon you, you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems. But what problems will you have? Parvati Mata says, son, why are you, O Lord of the planet Saturn, why are your eyes downwards? I want to know. Why don't you go and look at my son? You have come here to bless him. O Shani, explain, why don't you look at him? And Shani Devta, for the benefit of all, explains why, when he looks at someone, what will happen to them? What is going to happen to that person? What is the trouble with a Shani Grah? Please hear as he explains why he is the way he is. Narayanaya Krishnaya Paramatmaya Purnamah Narayanaya Krishnaya Paramatmaya Purnamah Narayanaya Krishnaya She said, I am the one who is in charge of rewarding. My job is to issue the punishment for a person's karma. He says, Mother, a person achieves hell by their own deeds, and a person can achieve Vaikuntha, the home of Lord Vishnu, by those same deeds. It is my duty to reward a person for their negative karma. When a person becomes a king, it is because of his good karma. And when a person becomes a servant or a slave, it is because of his own karma. When a person is born into beauty and is born physically beautiful, it is because of his karma. When a person is born sickly, degenerate, in some way, especially able, it is because of his karma. Because of these things, this is my job. And how it happened is that whilst one day in my childhood, I was always devoted to Krishna. And my father, seeing that I was going only to do worship, only to focus my mind on God, my father got me married. And when he got me married, I still practice my devotion. I still battled between householder lifestyle and my prayerful lifestyle. And Chitrala, my wife, one day after having a shower and dressing herself very beautifully, she wanted to copulate, she wanted to get together with myself, as married people would do, and she's expecting her husband to act as a husband. But my mind is on meditation, my mind is elsewhere, and I ignored the inner pining, the inner needs of this lady. And when she came before me with her beautiful body, with her eyes looking at me, thinking that I would read and understand her mind, what she wanted of me, I closed my eyes and I maintained my thought on Lord Krishna. And when she felt rebuked, when she felt turned away, when she felt as if her body was disgusting, when she felt as if her husband was no longer attracted to her body, tears came from her eyes. And she says, you know what? You don't have eyes for me anymore. From today onwards, whoever you look at, they're going to be destroyed. Their life is going to be cast into despair. Shani, wherever you put your eyes, there's going to be destruction. There's going to be bad luck. There's going to be hampers, damage. Go and look at everybody, but don't look at me. You don't have time to look at me. And no matter how much I pray to pardon you, Mother, this is my burden. This is what I have to live with. Therefore, this is why I'm hesitant to look at your son. This is not the first time we've heard of Sharanita. In Ramayana, the city of Ravan is protected from bad luck. In Anand Ramayana, it is said that he tied Shanidevta with a rope by his neck behind, tying his hand to the pillars and tying his neck, facing his face up to the heaven, so that Ravan would always be able to beat the unlucky devatas. And when Hanuman Baba comes to destroy the city of Lanka, he frees Shani Devata and he allows him to look at the city. And when the gaze of Shani hits the city, this is how Hanuman Baba is able to destroy that city in 2 twos. And if he had desired to destroy Ravan then and there, if Shri Ram had said, go and destroy him, rip him up, and bring back Sita to me, it would have been done in that night. There are many instances when Shani, another one, when Shani looked at the family of Lord Krishna. When it was time for them to be destroyed, Samba, a nephew of Krishna, he approaches a Pandit in a very disrespectful way. And he puts a pillow under his belly, for those of you that heard this kata. And he says, oh Pandit, if you are so all-seeing and all-pervading, tell me what will I have, a boy or a girl? Pandit says, you're going to have a mortar and a pestle. And that mortar and pestle is going to be the end of your family. It is going to be the end of your lineage, you haughty boy, the stupid boy. And mortar and pestle will bring the end. And Shani Devata looked upon the family. And that mortar and pestle became, via some processing, the arrow that penetrated the foot of Krishna. And in that city of Dwarka, when it was destroyed, it was Shani Devata that looked upon that city. Now bring that back to you and I. Sometimes when you look at your patra, and somebody says that you're going to have possibility of accident, death. When you see somebody just get in a sudden accident or a sickness that just crops up out of nowhere, long-term sickness, things that can't heal, know that it is the effects of Shani Devata interfering. When you read of what Shani does to a person, delay, depression, you can't move forward. How does it feel? In your life, in terms of your job, your money, your family, to have children, every step you make forward, you get pushed back. And some people say, no one Babs, I feel like every world, I feel everything against me. I can't get a job. I have a job, but I can't save a cent. I'm young, I should be healthy, but I'm sickly. People, 30, 40 years old, Babs, I have an ulcer in your foot, diabetic ulcer, I cannot heal. This is why you see people praying under that peepal tree. The shadow of Shani Devata lives under the peepal tree at that dusk hour. And when they take mustard oil and they light the Gyan and do their job, amongst other things, wearing black clothing on a Saturday, this is how people get out of that problem. Why do you do Hanuman Puja on a Saturday? Saturday in Hindi is called Shanivar, or the day of Shani. And Hanuman Baba, his godfather, is Surya Narayan Swami. And after Hanuman Baba had learned everything, he says, Guruji, may you please allow me to give you some dakshana, some gift for payment. Surya Narayan Swami says, oh, these are little money. I is the son, I is the center of this universe, I have everything. What people give me that I do have already? He says, Guru, give me some seva, give me some act, give me something to do that I will repay you in full. And Katha says that Shani Devata was not listening to Surya Narayan Swami at that time. They weren't on terms. And he says, go and reunite me and my son, and we'll be good. Hanuman Baba went and begged. He says, oh brother, my godfather, your biological father, he wants to see you, he wants to work with you, he wants to better the relationship. Shani Devata said, you're going to hear me. I'm not going to listen to you, and I'm not listening to you. Poor thing. He didn't realize what that little fella could do. And that Hanuman Baba took a piece of iron. You know, when you look at TV in the city, the soldier standing there with the spear, he takes the iron and he wraps, he beats him and he wraps his body, ties him with that piece of iron, and throws him at the feet of Surya Narayan Swami. And And in that moment, Surya Dev says that the person who has the effect, who has the glance of Shani Devta, when they do Hanuman Puja on a Saturday morning, when they do Banshok Hanuman Jap, when they chant the Bajrang Ban or the weapon of Hanuman Lord, Shani Devta will have to back off. You'll have to leave him. The effects you overcome it. The troubles you overcome it. The person who cannot have a child will overcome it. The person who cannot have a son and they are grieving for that son, they will be able to overcome it. The person who is having financial problems, they will be able to overcome it. For this reason, Shani's murti is that piece of iron. Whenever you see people taking a piece of iron and offering a little dar with mustard oil, it is as if you're building a murti. When you see people lighting a mustard oil here for Hanuman Baba with a piece of metal inside, it is because of that metal Hanuman Baba tied Shani Devta. That is where it came from. And mustard oil is used not only in Gram Puja, but when you jar it, don't we use it to absorb the negativity from our aura? When a child is born in the nakshatra of Mool, or what we call bath time, and the father has to do Mool Shanti Puja, this is the prayer where the father is holding the baby in his left hand, and in his right hand he has the tarriya with mustard oil, and he looks at the eyes to the reflection of the oil, to absorb whatever negativity is there. This is why mustard oil is there, to remove or absorb the negative, the bad luck. This is who Shani Devta is. He is the cause for the trouble that you and I see from time to time.